All right, good morning, guys. Starting up the stream for Mindful of Futures, so I won't be able to talk much here. I'll try to respond in chat when I can. So, yeah, yeah. My oldest daughter was in. She was in LA last week for the TwitchCon. For TwitchCon, yeah, she streams on Twitch. So, yeah, yeah, I did nice. I ended up $200 on my my Fund of Futures funded account. You know, other than that one trade I was stuck in, when we got off the stream, I did pretty well. So, Guys, I'm live on My Fund of Futures TV. The link is at the top if you want the audio. I can't talk on both, unfortunately. So Yeah, David, click the link at the top for audio. Pin this, and then also listen to us over there on My Fun of Futures TV. Hey, music and Mr. Decipher. I'm over here on My Funny Futures TV. It's pinned in the top of the chat, so click the link. All right, we're here, guys. We're here. We are here. Let me close this stuff out. Close this stuff out. Boom! Done over there. All right, let's move this stuff out of my way. Yeah, so tomorrow will be the only day, the last day that we'll be on the stream from 9 to 10. Tomorrow will be on from 9 to 10:30. But then we'll be back. We'll be on next week from 10 to 11, so it won't affect the stream at all. But right now, today, this is kind of how we had to do it there. All right, I'm going to go and, as I stole one of my monitors, let me plug it back up. Let me go around here and plug it up. I'll be right back. Things might get crazy for a moment. It might switch screens. I don't know. Nah, it didn't. All right, it's perfect. So yeah, that's what we were doing there, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So we are back. Let me get a few things pulled up here. I am looking to find a spot to potentially take a long here. I don't know. I need to look at My Funny Futures and see if I made $100 on that or not. I don't know. It was close. Kind of holding this 150 level here. Let me see. Trade of 8. All right, all right. I know it kind of sucks there with the audio like that. I just don't I don't want to. I'm going to take an aggressive long here on this eval. Look for 10 points. Really stop. Probably a little too close, but there we go. Bam. Got some nice volatility this morning, though, right? Nice volatility. All right, let me get everything pulled to where it normally is. So I got my screens all messed up since I had to borrow one to put on the My Funny Futures TV stream. Yeah, they wanted me to stay till 10:30. They kind of blindsided me yesterday with the 10:30 thing. They were like, "Oh, aren't you staying on till 10:30?" I'm like, "No, I'm supposed to be off at 10. It's only supposed to be an hour." I told him I don't mind doing it, but like it interferes with my own stream. So, and if that's the case, you know, I don't like doing it. But how's everybody this morning? How you guys doing? I gotta find. Where's my 5-minute chart? I don't know where I can't find the 5-minute chart. Where'd it go? There it is. All right, I'll have everything set up here in a moment, guys. Right now, I'm trying to get it correct. So what I had to do was steal one of my monitors to put on the My Funded Futures TV on, and then steal it back for my normal stream. All right, got everything up here. Still no inside bar, inside buy. Telling me making enough money already? Yeah. Green so far. Let's hope it can stay that way. Let's go. Up 450 Tech T. Nice. Blow more accounts? Nah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like I'll be on just only for an hour at 11 to 12 normally. Normally that's when I'm going to be on. So like I'm okay with that. Oh, one more thing. I got to put this back in so I can hear. There we go. Getting a little pullback here. I don't hate it. This is kind of what we need. Got your first Tradeify account. Let's go. You shouldn't worry. The KYC shouldn't be that bad on Tradeify. Should be reasonable. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Mancini, I got long at the open, before the open, because of Mancini calling out that 32 level. I took it from 33 to 40 there. He called out that nice long. Couldn't ignore that. You could maybe take this long off this 130s level. I don't think it's horrible. Maybe a 50 EMA touch down there. We'll see. You did it already 3 times with Rise. Yeah, that's not good. Hopefully it all works out. All right, I want to get on my Funded Futures funded account here. Building out a little bull flag here. We have to mark out that previous day close again. I don't feel like, let's just do this here. There we go. Previous day closes at 40. Doing good, Antonio. How you doing? Good morning. All right, let's see what we're at on this account. We're at $85.32. So we find one more 10-point trade. We'll be done on this account for the day. Just looking for $100 a day on this account. And yeah, that's what I'll be looking for. Exclamation point cash in the chat, guys, if you want to enter the giveaway. Let's see if we got what accounts we got to give away today. So far, I think it's just Apex Any Size Eval, but we might have the option to give away a Take Profit Trader 150K account if we hit enough sales. We needed like 7 or 8 sales yesterday. Let's see if we did any sales overnight here. I'm going to go ahead and place an order right here at the 50 EMA. So that's where I'm looking to take a bounce play at. Somewhere like 20, 22, 23. I don't even know, Antonio. I haven't counted them, to be honest. Okay, that's what I'm doing differently. These are normally over here. That's right. And then the P&L is over there. So let's do that. All right, let's see here. I like this right here. I mean, we're at the whole number. I actually like this a lot. I might take this on my my account, my challenge account here. We need 4 sales, guys. Man, I like this a lot. I'm gonna take this on the challenge account. If I can get it set up here. With a 10-point stop, let's see if we can get it. Pull back to the 50 area. I do like that area too. Man, it came so close to tagging me in there and bounced. I mean, it hit 101.50 and bounced. Oh man, that's so rude. It came so close there. Came so close to tagging me in and then just ripped without me. That's quite rude. Just kind of build out that bull flag there, and I'm just ripping up. I mean, I still think you get a bounce off this area, though. Morning, Robert. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. Might regret it, but on this account anyway, I'm not going to jump in on the other ones. I'll need a better spot for those. But we're closing back above the EMAs here, looking strong. Going to push back up, so let's just go ahead and jump in and see if we can't get our quick 10 points. Canceling the order over there on the other accounts. ES back to the 52, which is a key level. Let's go. Nice job, Antonio. Yeah, I was looking for the 100. I didn't think that was too aggressive, but maybe it was. Too aggressive. Maybe it was too aggressive. I don't know. New 15-minute candle here in a minute. So, would like it to hit the target before that new candle opens. 24 seconds. May not happen. What up, Coach Fred? New 15-minute candle here. Probably going to get a pullback now. Probably so. I'm going to go break even above those highs. Look for 10 points, Antonio. That's it. Just 10 points. Scalpers. Sometimes I'll open it up a little bit, but for the most part, just 10 points. If there's like an obvious draw on liquidity, I'll open it up. But for the most part, 10 points. And this is on a single funded account, so I'll be a little more aggressive on it. Wow. All right, let's see if I can get this. Do we go for the bounce down here? 50 EMA at 106. Yes, kind of working his way below the VWAP there. Let's go 8 weeks, 7K per account. Yeah, well, this is, I mean, like, you know, kind of asked for it there, right? Now that 50 EMA holding. Didn't take it, obviously. Oh, I didn't even know it took my order off. Click the sell one too many times. Oh dang. 1 minute I have VG, yeah, Kevin, but I'm bullish, so I'm gonna ignore that. I want to see that fail. It may not, though. You know, I don't know. It might not. I mean, ES did tap that 66 to the T. So that could be like, you know, that is a major area there. All right, tagged in here. We just need 5 points. So we're going to go down to 25.50. 25.50. See if we get a bounce off the 100 level. Big gamma wall, T. Cooper. Yeah. Let's see if it holds. Bluesky transitions people to live. No, they don't, Takamura. Never heard of a single person going to live with Bluesky. Not one. Not 10, not 5, not 1. So nothing to worry about there. Nothing to worry about. Got another 20. Let's go. Yeah, I think you're okay. I've had a couple of people ask me about that over the last couple of weeks, but I've never heard of anybody going to live. Now, it doesn't mean eventually that they won't. Just right now, I haven't heard of anybody, so. Can we get the squeeze? What have you heard bad about Bulenox, Antonio? I've never heard anything bad. Never heard anything bad. Well, maybe that one kid who didn't get paid, but I also don't understand why you're going to build up like 400 grand at a prop firm. Like, I would never do that in equity. But yeah, I haven't heard anything bad about him other than that one person. Yeah, they pay fast, have simple rules. You do have to help. You do have to build a bigger buffer, but that does help you ultimately keep the account longer, theoretically, right? Theoretically, because maybe it doesn't help everybody. My problem with Bulenox, and it's not really Bulenox, it's my problem, is that I tend to full port their accounts too much. So, uh, Black Phoenix, I don't know. I mean, we only really have 2 or 3 props right now doing the daily payouts out of about 50 or 60 props. So, I think they're okay for now. But yeah, they'll adapt. They typically do. If like something's, you know what I mean? They'll change it if they need to. So they do have great customer support. Activation fees high, yeah, but your starter cost is low. So you got to think your upfront cost is $15. Your back end cost, yes, is 165 total. If they're at 90% off, 91% or whatever. So like you got to look at it both ways, I guess. You know that you've already passed when you pay the fee, right? You know you've passed. So that's not nothing, right? There we go. And that puts us at 101.34 on the day for that account. So that's the thing about the activation fees and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a little more expensive, but you do know you passed. So I don't mind it that much, you know. But I could see how, like, you know, you have to look at it both ways. Either you're going to pay the money up front or you're going to pay it on the back end. Why is it a little cheaper to pay it up front? Well, because you haven't passed yet, right? Those are just facts. And you might fail. Let's say it takes you 3 evals to pass one. Let's just say 3 to pass one. So that's 30%. It's a very good. That's a good amount. Then let's say you pay $70 times 3. 7, 14, 21. That's $210. Well, $15 times 3 is 45 plus $148 activation fee. That's $193. So you're actually coming out cheaper with the ones that don't charge you the fee up front, theoretically, if it takes you 3 times to pass. Now, maybe you're someone who passes in the first try. I don't know. I'm just saying you got to look at it from both perspectives, you know? Because most people don't pass on the first go. Most people don't pass every eval that they have. I know I don't. So... Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. You have less mental stress. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, to each his own, right? I mean, there's no right or wrong answer there. It's all about perspective. It's all about what you feel you get the most value from. And like I said, there's not a right or wrong. So 3 more sales on Take Profit Trader, guys, and we'll be able to do a 150K account giveaway, just so you know. FYI. You passed the straight to funded on the first try. Let's go. Me too. I have a 100% win rate, not payout rate. You take your time, Black Phoenix. Nothing wrong with that. Alexi, full port CPI, probably not. I mean, I might full port some evals, but nothing of value. Nothing significant. All right, so I've hit my target on this account today. I could buy one more. I think I'll switch back over to the Bulenox eval. Yeah. Yeah, 3 more, Rob. 3 more to do the giveaway. Thank you, good man. If you guys want the giveaway today, I mean, that's all. If you want it as an option. Nice looking bull flag here on the 5-minute chart. Should take us to new highs, theoretically. What's gold doing here? Pumping up. Gold went on a tear, as it always does. It went on a tear, a ripper, a runner. What do we got? Today's 23rd. All right, all right. Let me get some music going in my ears here. Oh, I wanted to check one more thing. I'm just waiting here, guys. I needed more of a pullback. I wanted to long off that 100 level. I kind of missed it there. I think I was in this other trade. I was going to take that long. Would it have failed, though? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I would have been able to hold it through 83. And I don't know. What kind of a bounce did we get here? So this probably would have failed, too. I think I did add down here on that little micro play. It failed with the 10-point. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, John. The 10-point stop, it definitely failed. That's what I would have had too on that larger size play there. I liked it here more because ES was above the VWAP. And by the time it got here, ES was already below the VWAP. So that's why I didn't take it here on the other account. So we're up $300 on this this funded account after 2 days. So the goal is just going to be $100 a day. I'm going to try to take it to $2,000 to get to payout. So we'll see. See what happens. Good morning, Alito. We take this 128 level off here. I'm going to be looking for a bounce off the previous day close. This will be the next level that I look to take some points off of. We haven't tested it after 10 a.m. yet. Actually got a nice test on it this morning. Right here, we actually still hit the 10 points. You can see, tested it right here. Got a nice little pullback, 24 points, 22 points. But I only take it after 10 a.m. But that first test did hold. Oh. But yeah, that'll be the next spot that I look to maybe take a trade on the challenge account and the funded accounts down there at the 40 level. That'll be our next opportunity. If we can get it to pull back. I mean, we are above the EMAs here. They have, you know, closed above. We're holding the 9 for now. You could potentially long here. Look for the high. Be a little more aggressive. A little more aggressive. I'm personally going to be waiting, I think. Waiting a little bit. Kind of holding up here, really already kind of starting to chop. Starting to get a little chop action. There's 1K lot size at 170. Interesting. Might get a little burst if we push through there. His initial balance set, it is just set. Not so sure I like the IB play today, though. Getting chopped up, Kofer. Yeah, this is one of those days where you got to pick a direction and kind of hold. So if you're bullish, you long, you hold, you pretty much don't stop out. I mean, I don't recommend that for obvious reasons, but, you know, otherwise you're going to get chopped. That's why I'm down to a micro on the funded account. What are we up on the Bulenox account? I'm up about $700. So we're right about $1,000 away from passing the Bulenox. So we got a little bit of room to show some aggression here if we want to. If we choose to. a little bit of room. Not quite sure that's what I'm going to do, but we'll see. Maybe. We will make a decision and go with it. Pushing into that 170 there. I do think we pushed through 190 into that 190s, but the question is, how do we get there? That's the main question. How do we get there? We could long here if we pull back into the EMAs here. I'm going to jump in here. ES is kind of breaking out here, holding that 52 level, pushing through there. Might be a little late on this, but that's all right. I'll go stop to break even at 179. I don't want to... Yep, there we go. Well, how do I not get filled there? You got to be effing kidding me. How do I not get filled there? You guys see that? Pawn, yeah, that's a subscribe icon. I mean, how did that not fill me? Did you guys see that? That's ridiculous. That pushed up 11.5 points, and I had a static 10-point take profit. 250? That's crazy. How did that not fill me there? I'm not sure how that didn't fill me. Yeah, I got the IB high there, Eric, as well. 225's incoming? Probably. That's annoying. He'll scalp it down 7 points for $800. We do have an SMT right now. ES is quite a ways below the high. Nasdaq's the stronger indice right now. Yeah, that's annoying. If it runs a 192 before it pulls back, then I won't take this. But if it leaves the 192, we'll take it. So if we get the pullback. You've had internet issues all morning. Apparently our church just messed up. They were closing down today due to internet as well. Dang, it's crazy. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you're having issues, for sure. Take a little IB retest here if we can get it. Pull back here, tag me in, then let's go. Oh, you're $29 away. Yeah, that sucks. Well, maybe go to like somewhere else where you can do some internet at like Starbucks or something. Go to a hotel, sit in the lobby, something like that. Go to the McDonald's, get a biscuit or something. I don't know. All right, there we go. There's tagged in. There's the tag in. Wham bam, thank you, officer. Or something like that. Think we're going down tomorrow? Maybe. Oh, spectrum issue. Yeah. This is a giant bull trap. Maybe if he has to reclaim 66, though, I think we just continue up. Mancini's pretty much said that too. All right, we're up 926 on this account now. Does this thing get above the 200 here and squeeze? Oh, I need to send out a text today, guys. I forgot. We got a baseball game tonight. Let me make sure where it is. Make sure I got it correct. Baseball game. 7:30. So we got a game at 7:30 tonight. Oh, you thought it was thank you, ma'am? Yeah, it is. Raffle at 11. Yeah, I guess we can do it at 11. We can do it at 11. Wow. This did the actual Nasdaq? No, this is the Nasdaq. Let me look. Did we leave that level? We did. That's interesting. Looking at maybe long down here off that 50 EMA. Potentially. I guess maybe we could take the 50 mounts, but I don't want a short here, but I would like to see. Tough spot. I was thinking if we lose the 21, we make it down to the 50. Yep, there we go. There it is. There it is, up 11.22. We need $500 more to pass. Nice bounce right off that 50 EMA there. Clean bounce. Still no inside buy today. This thing's ripping here. Do I just go 5 minis for 5 points? Let's do it. I'm going to risk it here, guys, for the biscuit. Going to risk it for the biscuit. No! Let's go. We're only $3 away from passing now. $3 away. Yep, there we go. Now we passed. Ride or die. You just missed the entry. It created a perfect setup on the tick chart. Yeah, that was very fast. And that was super fast when it was like wick. I mean, like I hit buy and I was up like 6 points immediately. All right, I'm going to run to the restroom right quick, guys. There's not much going on here. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Max is barking. Hey, there's the 190s pushing through. Let's go. Lost $7 cheeseburger the other day, but gained an XFA. Oh, they gave you a free XFA. That's interesting. I just had connection lost. I heard in my ear there. Ninja. It's kind of ran that 192 there. ES trying to backtest that 66 level again. Not quite got there. There's not much else here until 289. So I'll show you guys here. Past that count there. $53,003, up $1,607 today. Just trading it normal. Oh, they gave it 3 XFA. Yeah, I don't know a lot about it, but I heard they screwed over a lot of the partners and stuff by not giving them information and this, that, and the other. Who knows how true it is? I don't know. I just work here. I just work here. Thank you, Black Phoenix. Dun, 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 dun. Top of the hour here in about 9 minutes. About 9 minutos. I haven't taken any trades on the challenge account yet. Unfortunately, still sitting at 0 today. 0. Let's see here. All right. I just had to check my email there. No short until a lower high. Yeah, I'm not shorting yet. I trade. Do you know what payment is used on Bulenox? They just send it to your. They just send it to your email. To your. It's just a direct wire. If you're in the U.S. I did get your email, T. Cooper, but I didn't get a chance to really look into it yet. But I did get your email. I did find it interesting, but I will look into it. Just haven't done it yet. Had a lot of stuff going on the last couple of days, unfortunately. Well, every day, really. That's how it goes. 5-minute inside bar may be here. Bye. PayPal as well, yeah. Let me go back to let's get back to my funded futures account. Maybe I'll try to get a little more on this. Yeah, inside bar here. 41 points. Oh, did we already have an inside bar? Oh, we did on the micros, but not on the mini. I may risk this, guys. I don't love the short, I'm going to be honest. $54.75. Man, I just don't love the shorts here. Do I risk my profits to take it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. I'm going to let it come out. And then I'll take the retest. So it just came out there and tagged in the shorts. So one more push up in there. I'll drop the short now, I think. You know what? I really don't want to. All right, I'm going to take it over here on another account. Going to have the retest, though. So I'm tagged in here. Three minutes top of the hour. Yeah, I don't love the short, but taking it on an eval over here. If it fails, it fails. So I'm short over here on an eval. Pull it over, let you guys see it. Looks like it's going to probably get stopped out. I didn't love it. That's why I didn't want to take it on this funded account. Do have an SMT at the high, but I don't know that I trust that or believe into that. I probably should have let it push back into the candle and then took the push back out. I took the retest there. Maybe it was a mistake. But, you know, it's all right. It's just an eval. Not that big a deal. We can make it back as well. Risking about $800 here. $825 something. Yep. Not a good look. Here's top of the hour. It's going to take us lower immediately, which it might. Well, let's see. Let's see. Man, I might just try to work my... Hmm. Oh. Yeah, yeah, no, this is just this is a mechanical trade. I mean, obviously, you know, it's not it's just a trade you take every time mechanically. I didn't love it. I didn't love it. I took the retest, so I set the limit here. And what I should have done is waited for it to push back up inside and then put the order out. You know what I mean? That probably would have been a better play there. At least wouldn't have taken the drawdown. That's a good reaction. There's hope. Yeah, they found another dumpster, a worse one. Yeah, it could break out pawn. I think ES got to get above the 66 though. There is an SMT at the high. I mean, if it holds, then it's got a chance. But could still work. We'll see. Bouncing off the 5-minute 9 EMA there. We'll just let it play out. That's all we can do. Sometimes you got to be patient on these plays. Put the stop behind the green wick. I don't know. I just feel like if it breaks 196, it breaks the whole number. Right? I just feel like if it hits this, it's gonna hit. It's just gonna push into like 215, 220s quickly. My Fed Futures was good. Yeah, MM loot. MM is the code. The only one that's different is the futures desk is MMM, and Apex is Myth, MYTH. Everything else is MM. Just kind of chopping here, to be honest. I mean, look at this. It's barcoding. We're short bottom of the chop. So it's not unreasonable for it to come back down to our entry, since it is barcoding. $39 likes, need to get to 60. Looks like New York skyline on the 3-minute. Maybe. I'm trying to let this play out though, because like, normally I may not. So the discount is on the first month, and then the second month eval. Yeah, music, just cancel it. I don't really watch time and sales, Pawn, but I don't think it's a bad thing to watch. Yeah, just cancel it if you don't pass it. Come on, push it down. Push it down. Got a new 5-minute candle there. Push up's kind of expected there, but coffee time. Some cake? Let's go, Rob. You're still on a self-enforced penalty timeout for getting degenerate last Friday. I made a giant dookie in my funded accounts. Oh, bad loot. No trading for a week. Good job, though. Is Beelonox still requiring you not copy trade? They say that, but I've never heard of any big deal. The winner is Eric Young. Is it time for the game? Oh, yeah, sorry, guys. I passed the giveaway time. Nobody said anything. Exclamation point cash. I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to get in there. Difficult for them to know. All right, let me start the timer here for 3 minutes. We need 60 likes. 6 more. All right, let's go. Got 3 minutes. Exclamation point cash. Dun, 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 dun. Another inside bar on the 5-minute. It's not a good sign. One minute if you want to enter the giveaway. You got one more minute. And we need 2 more likes. Press the like button. Just kind of consolidating here. It looks like it's going to probably break out and go to the 220s. Dump spike 215, then sell. Yeah, I think so too, trader, until it kind of feels that way. Maybe like 220s, 225s, but who really knows? We get through the 66 here, we could probably push down. All right, let me check the likes. Let me see how many we got. I figured out how to check them. 65 likes. Let's go. All right, guys, and we're about to draw the winner, but first let me pay attention to this trade. Did I just eat it here? Trying to see here. Might close it, but we'll see. Yes, at the 52. Which is a level of support. We lose the 50 here, we can get a little dump going. If we lose that 50 EMA, still holding it though. New 5-minute candle here. Watching it closely here. Let's see, let's see, let's see. All right, testing the 50 level again here. All right, let me go ahead and pull the winner here. And the winner is John G. John G with the W, the double V. Where you at, John G? Are you here? Rigged. All right, I'm reducing risk now. I'm also going to take less profit here. I'm just going to take 10 points if we get the push through. I don't feel like we're going to get a big dump here, but we could retest the 40s. Is John here? John G, where you at? Where you at, John? Where you at, John? I'm going to start the timer. John's going to have 3 minutes. Somebody at John. All right, here we go. Not going to let this go back red, guys. I'm out break even. $10. Big money. Hold through all that drawdown just to make $10. I mean, I get it. It's not the smartest thing in the world, but... What up, Chris? John G said give you the W. Oh, goodness. So it wouldn't have made it back to my target there either. I don't know. It's a tricky spot. I mean, held through all that drawdown. I did think maybe it gets back there, but, you know, what are you going to do there? It's not the right thing to do. I really should have held that, considering, but... John G, you got 1 minute and 42 seconds. John G, make yourself known or forever hold your peace. Oh, John's here. Oh, just inside the deadline. John, send me an email, methodicalman@gmail.com. I do think you've won before. So you can just use the same email if you want. I'll shoot over the code. We do not have a Take Private Trader account to give away yet. Let me see how many sales we need. We still need 2 sales on that. Room says, go away, John. Enter on the pullback. Maybe. I just got out of the trade, so I don't really want to enter it again. Yeah, no worries, John. Appreciate you. Do we get more of a pullback here or not? I don't know. What if it hit my 144.25? Nope. Still not. All right, John. Appreciate you. I hate weeks. You missed it. Nah, you were in there, weren't you? Pretty sure you were in there. Oh, you just got back? John, what's the first name on the email? Just want to make sure this is you. I think this is you. Did that hit the 144? Oh, it did. Partially rigged. Fish lips. I don't know that it's going to do it, man. It's like in such a tough spot. Funding ticks. You get 20% off if you're an existing user or 35% off if you're a new user. I think, who else still has a 45% going on? 45%? Isn't that Lucid? Yeah. 50% if you're a new user. Experimental with 2 25K evals on the push up, entering 2 minis at a time and made $1,000. Let's go. Nice job, Alexi. John. Yeah, no, it's not John. I hate weeks. We'll have 3 that will be given away in the next day. We need 2 more sales, I believe. Two more sales to get there. Yeah, no worries, Eric. 7K on 3 pros. It felt good. Yes, nice. Apex uses It's not Rise. They just do direct deposit, or at least here in the U.S., just direct deposit. Ugh. I don't know what they do for KYC. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've done it. Got London closed in about 5 minutes. I don't know if they use Rise. I can't remember. I don't know who it was. They got paid in crypto. Just kind of in an idiot box here. I was wanting to get trades in today, but what do you do? New prop traders use the same email for all prop firms? Yes. Not full porting yet, Marson. It went good. I hate weeks. We took a couple of winning trades. I think we took 2 winning trades. One on ES and one on Nasdaq. But yeah, it went pretty good. I don't really like the 9 to 10 a.m. hour. But I much prefer the 11 to 12. Yeah, you didn't miss much. I did take a couple of trades on the other accounts here on my stream. Yeah, that inside buy was just like inside a choppy zone. It already had started to chop when it formed. Could have probably avoided it. I mean, it feels like this thing's just going to rip up to me. Eventually here. We pop through the high. Oh, thanks, I Hate Weeks. Appreciate you. Man, do we get like a 5-point pop through the high? I mean, what do you guys think? Do we get a 5-point pop through the high? I'm getting that song in my head. I'm about to do some shady shit. I hope I get away with it. Or however it goes. I don't know why my camera keeps pointing like straight up. What's going on with this thing today? Did that yesterday too. Count you in. I don't know if I want to do it or not. I'm thinking here. I don't know if I want to try this or not. All right, I'm going to try it. Need it to pop through the high here. Come on, rip it through there. Hit that 25, 200. Let's go! Woo! Let's go. I knew it was going to do it. Long, long, long ding. Yeah, we did. We got it. 1500 on the challenge account. So we'll need 2,500 more to pass. Is that right? Let's see, 75, 85. Yeah, 2,500 more. Passed an Apex account. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, what I did is I planted an order right here. We pushed this wick here. And so like when we pulled back off that wick, I planted an order back at that wick because I figured the next push would push us through this high. So that's what I did there with 15 minis, you know, just a few minis, 15 minis. We can close that now because the idea happened. The idea played out. I don't like when I'm going full port like that. I like it to be at a spot that makes sense because you can't take much drawdown. I had a 5-point stop there, but never was in drawdown. As soon as it tagged me in, it hung around for just a second and then it blasted. Yeah, 15 minis, Danielle, on the challenge account. 5 points, $1,500. That's the trade day influencer whatever cup. My idea on the influencer cup is I just want to get funded. I feel like if I can get funded, then I can take a couple of stabs and have a decent shot. Just get funded by like next Tuesday, Wednesday. Then I can kind of full port, take a couple of stabs at maybe trying to get into the top 3. The idea is to get into the top 3. So I just got to beat one of these people and kind of get funded there. We're now at 156.5. So maybe we can get it done tomorrow or Monday, and we'll have 4 days to try to get some profit. That's the idea. And just want to get into the top 3 so I can win some money for you guys and win some free accounts to give away. Because third place gives away $1,000. So $1,000. How much would 20 Apex accounts and their activation fees cost altogether right now? Trying to make me do math? All right, we'll do math. Let's assume that you can pass them in one go. So we'll just call them, are you talking about 50Ks? If they're 50Ks, it's $38 each. That's $760 and then $85 times 20. All in for $24.60. So It ends next Friday. It ends next Friday. Well, the thing is, I hate weeks on the leaderboard. I think most people were just kind of full porting. I did that too. At first, I started off trading small and was like, I'm not going to full port. And then I just did it anyway. I just did it anyway. I was like, all the cool kids are doing it, so why not? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Nutty? Are you saying Nutty's account's all red? What did I trade ask? Did I miss something? Oh, it's I Hate Weeks. Tell me if you're interested, but I'm taking part of your daily payout over this week and getting 20 and passing them. I was thinking of doing a charity drive and donating half the profits. Toys for Tots? Yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't think Toys for Tots has started yet though. But we could do that. I mean, we could do that. We could we could set up like a GoFundMe or something people can donate. We could do that. I don't know when it starts. Toys for Tots. Dun, 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 dun. Try to match the donations. Oh man, I don't know if I can do that. I 8 weeks. I got kids I got to buy for too. I'll donate, but I don't know about match. 7K waiting to see if Kellyanne gets close before trading anymore. Oh yeah. I think Kellyanne will make. I mean, she's probably just going to stay consistent, a few $100 here and there, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And then there's probably a reasonable chance that that the other two might blow up. I mean, to be honest with you, it's kind of feast or famine with them sometimes, especially especially damn good trading. Kyle's he's feast or famine usually. He'll let the account blow. Oh, match the donations. Okay, I got you. Yeah, we might could do that. Got the code, but not sure. Yeah, it's for Apex. Any size Apex eval, John. Any size Apex eval. And also, you got the $85 activation fee. So if you can pass it, I mean that's not bad. That's not a bad deal there. You're rooting for everybody except CFT. Would love to see him come in dead last. I don't know anything about Canadian's futures trader. He's always been nice to me. Like the couple of conversations, couple times he's been in my chat, he's always been super nice. But I don't even does he stream live? I haven't have any idea. I have no idea if he streams live. OT Cooper, this is today's chart. Cool. Let me take a look. Yeah, I don't know anything about him. That's kind of an interesting looking chart, Cooper. He shit talked on Jay. Oh, did he? If we could raise 15 to 50K, it would make a lot of kids happy. Yeah, for sure. Well, it had to be 0-day Jay. I hate weeks, I would imagine. He's the only Jay in the competition, I think. Right? Oh, yeah, I do remember that now. He called Jay white trash or something. I think he called Jay white trash. Well, CFT right now is dead last, right? I mean, everybody down here is tied for last. Yeah. I don't know why FOMO Trader hasn't reset. He was almost past, I think, yesterday. I don't remember. But Tim was doing really well, and I think he blew his account yesterday. I thought he was joking when he said that. So, Pine Tree obviously full ported. He's a part of the full port crew. But I just want to get into, I want to get to third. If I can get to third, I'll be happy with that. So, make you guys some money. It'd be $1,000 that we'd be able to give away and some accounts. Yeah, the white trash thing, I do remember that now. So, Jay puts on a show, guys. Jay puts on a show. Listen, it's entertainment. A lot of stuff he says and does is just all for the show. It's for the stream. Oh, he did pass? And he blew it? Okay. I was thinking he was close, Clarity. So, Solo, I'm in the eval still. I don't count it, but thank you, but I don't count it in the eval. We got to get funded first. We are green today on it, though, so if we can get two more solid green days in, maybe we can be funded by Tuesday. I need $2,500, so we'll go for, I'm not going to go full port tomorrow or Monday. I'll probably go just regular trades, trying to get to $1,000. And maybe we can be funded by Tuesday, Wednesday. That'll give us a couple of days to maybe go full port, but not full port to where we risk the account. So we want to stay funded. Stay in the funded stage, but we'll full port with a tight stop. And if it hits, it gives us profit. If it doesn't hit, we're still funded. That sort of thing. Yeah, Predator, if I can get to first, it'll be nice. So, I don't know, Smoking Bear. I don't think Jay's on anything like that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know Jay super personally, but I know one of Jay's really good friends, and I don't think Jay does that. So, we need first, Predator. All YouTubers are entertainer, not too many that are better at trading than they are talking about it. Yeah, true, of course. So, Jay doesn't drink or smoke. Yeah, I don't think so. Look at it go now, Alito. Look at it go now. But does he eat pills? I don't think so. I don't think he does. I think Jay's very successful at what he does. I think that, you might look at him and expect something different, but he doesn't. Oh, you place a short at 180? Dang. And let's push back up. Nice push lower there. 50 points. 2 minutes. Is there something going on? Was there a tweet or something come out? Yeah, Jay's definitely not dumb, guys. Definitely not dumb. Now, is he super profitable? Maybe not. Has he gotten better? I think so. I think he's gotten better than he was certainly 6 months ago. I think he would probably tell you the same thing. I am looking for a long down here, guys. This is a spot where you'll see me take a long. You could potentially consider this a soup area at 84. And maybe take that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Alito. I forgot, guys. Let me go in here. I gotta do something right quick. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. All right, we're back. We're back. All right, what to do? Dun, 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 dun. Saying that. Wait. What happened later? Let me see. Saying that is like me saying I don't make 20K a month minimum. I don't know what you mean. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that Jay's gotten better? Is that what you're talking about? Dun, 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 dun. Well, I do think Jay's gotten better. He's certainly gotten more payouts. Now, is he still spending a decent amount on his accounts? Probably. But I don't know. The clinch? I have no idea about the clinch. Got stopped out for negative 200, got frustrated, chased it with a mini afterwards. Dang, Alito. I don't think you can tell if someone's doing peels or drugs. Now, drugs may be something a little different. You can tell if they're doing drugs, typically, maybe from looking at them. And I mean, I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty good at it. Oh, he grinds his teeth. I don't know. Jay has don't Jay have pretty nice teeth? No, no, no. Can't remember. I can't remember. Might long here, guys. Let me see. I want a long here. On my funded accounts here, looking for 10 points. Let's see, where's this wick at? 77. That's right at my take profit. See if we can push up here to the 77. It's right into the 50 MA, so it could lose. Close above below 147. I got hit the macro time here. I was going to move the stop to break even there. Would have got stopped out, looks like, but above that wick, I will move the stop. Okay, stops in now. There we go. First funded trade of the day there. My accounts, I'm up about 10K. I'm up about 10K. Times it reverse after making a new low. Yeah, it's what happens. So, yeah, Jay's definitely loud. Yeah, I took them down because I wanted to update it. I'm around 24K in payouts and about $13,000 in cost. Those are average numbers. Could be a little more, a little less on both sides, but somewhere in there, I've got it written down. So here we go, guys. Sweep of liquidity. So we swept all these wicks down here. Delivery from a fair value gap. Small gap here. Right? Small gap there. Discount of the range from this morning. Right? Discount of the range of this range here. Discount. And good momentum back through a fair value gap. And I just took... Technically, that's where the break even would be, 177. That's where I took profit. And then you would target the high of day. But this isn't a setup. That's why I took it on my funded accounts. Obviously, I didn't go over everything with you before the setup. But if you know this is what I look for. It's exactly what I like to look for. And it works at a pretty high probability. So there you go. That's that setup to a T. But yeah, that's why I took that trade. So for the month, no, I hate weeks. That's for the entire year. So I'm low on payouts, but this is also my least expensive year as far as fees go. I've blown the least amount of accounts this year, but also gotten the least amount of payouts since my second year of trading, which is fine, right? I feel like it's just a matter of getting back to the buffer. Getting back to the buffer kind of to... once I get to the buffer, then I can start really accelerating the payouts and stuff. So, you know, I'm trading a micro. So it's not going to go fast, right? It's not going to be an overnight deal there. But that's okay. Just trading a micro to get there. I would like to make $100 a day. I haven't really been I feel like this week with everything going on with the MyFunded Futures and stuff, I'm not finding as many trades, but that's fine. I hate weeks. I'm living off of affiliate money, guys. I don't hide that. I've told you guys all that from the beginning. I average somewhere between $15,000 and $18,000 a month in affiliates. I don't hide that from you guys. I made that very, very clear. I'm very transparent about that. And then you add in the money that I'll be getting now from MyFunded Futures TV. I live comfortably, but it's not from trading income. It's from affiliate income, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that, as long as you're honest with yourself about it, right? Nobody else is going to tell you that number. Nobody else is going to give you that number right there. Very, very few of the people are going to give you that number. I'm okay with giving you the number. You know what I mean? Ask anybody else. Go into any other stream and say, how much you make in affiliates last month? See what they tell you. They're not going to tell you. And I have a small channel. So these big people are definitely making some money. No, I get it. I 8 weeks. But it's all because of you guys that I'm able to do this. And I make that very clear. Now, do I feel like I should be more in payouts and stuff this year? Yeah, I feel that way. And I've actually talked about this, with a couple of other people. And the thing is, if I'm comfortable with how I'm trading now, and let's just do some quick math. I want to show you guys something that probably nobody thinks about, right? Let me show you guys something that I was talking about last night. Look at this. Look at this right here. So let's just say 20 accounts. Let's say you have 20 Apex accounts, all right? And you get those to the buffer. Let's say on average you make $50 a day. Well, all things being equal, let's say that we make $50 a day. It's going to take us 52 days to get to the buffer, right? Assuming maybe you throw in some losses there. So maybe it takes 3 months to get to the buffer, right? 3 months to get to your 20 Apex accounts to the buffer. How much do you need to make per day on average across 20 accounts to take out $10,000 a month? Look at this. There's 20 days in a month. $25 a day. Just $25 a day is $500 a month. Now, we're not going to count losing days there. I'm going to assume that you can make $25 a day without really taking a loss. That's one micro, 12.5 points. Very similar to what we just did. $500 times 20 accounts, $10,000 or 5,000. Is that right? It should be 10, right? $10,000. That's 10 grand a month. So my goal is to get these accounts to buffer by the end of the year and then go into next year with this as the goal. $25 a day. I'm probably going to go for 50 because I'd like to make that number twice. But I'm going to take my time. I don't care if it takes 3 months. I don't care if it takes 4 months. You know what I mean? I want to get to that buffer and then really keep my accounts, never put my accounts at risk. Go for $25 to $50 a day. Go for that $10,000 a month. Simple. Now you could up the ante on that. You could have 30 accounts across, you could have 5 take profit traders, 5 MyFunded Futures, and do the exact same thing, and then go from 10K to 15K. That's all you got to do. So it's kind of what I'm looking to do. Iros, what are the rules on take profit trader consistency? So it's 50% in the eval, but once you're funded, there is no consistency. You make as much as you want. So, Alexi, not if you're following the rules, right? If you're following the rules, I mean, your payout. I mean, Apex doesn't deny payouts if you're following the rules. So, I mean, I've never had a payout denied. No, let's be fair. I'll be honest with you guys. Have I had payouts, a lot of payouts with Apex this year? No, I haven't. But I have no problem showing you guys that I've never had a payout denied. And I can assure you, up until 3 months ago, Apex had no idea who I was. No clue. No clue who I am. Just 3 months ago did they start giving me free accounts. Because I finally reached out to them and got some free accounts. Yeah, 50% for 5 days. Straight to funded, Sir Doss? I don't know. Tradeify, I think you got a decent deal on Lucid. A decent deal on Lucid. So I don't mind showing you guys this. I show you guys this just as, you know, like I said, I'm fully transparent here. Anything you guys want to know, show me how many denials you see here. Just show me how many times have I been denied. Do you see any? You see any denials there? So, and again, I haven't had a payout with them since April. Like, I'm in a drought with them there, but I mean, they pay me when I follow the rules. I do what I'm supposed to do, and they pay me. So, yeah, I think I would probably say Lucid right now is a really good deal on the direct to funded. I think it's 45. Is there direct to funded on sale? I mean, I have 2 Lucid direct to funded accounts that I'm trading right now. What comes to play is you go on tilt a couple times a month. You're better off making the money fast. Yeah. Do you feel that this time Husk had the right process with micros and small target? Yeah, Coach Fred. Here's the thing, though. Husk, and he'll tell you this, behind the scenes, he moves over to a mini. He chases the losses, just like a lot of us do. I do it too sometimes. And that's where he broke the rules. He'll be the first to tell you he broke the rules. Yes, it was 8-9 months earlier before he got the payout. But that's what a lot of us do, is we forget that we broke the rule. You know what I mean? That RR, Alexi, I don't think they're paying that much attention to the RR. I've not heard anybody, as far as I know, be denied for improper RR. So, let me know though if you do hear that. But I've never heard anybody being denied. I know Jay used to harp on that all the time, and I would just be behind the scenes like, I don't think that's a big deal at all. But if they deny me, I'll let you guys know. You know, once I get these accounts to payouts, I'll let you guys know. If I'm denied for something like that, I'll tell you. Because the 1 to 5, I mean, like, mine's probably there, right? So if my average win is $20 and my drawdown is maybe 100, 150, 200 sometimes, you never know. I don't think, I mean, I typically on the fundeds, I try to keep a tight stop. So 15 to 20 points, and I'm risking, you know, I'm going for 10. So I think that trade right there, we went in drawdown. How much drawdown do we have on that trade? So we got in here, and we had 9 points, 9.5 points of drawdown, and we took 10 points of profit. So he broke the rule 9 months ago, and they denied him. Yeah, Nico. But here's the thing. He broke the rule. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's 5 years ago. If you broke the rule, you broke the rule. Now, do I think that there should be some form of like, okay, you've now traded within the rules for 10 days. We're going to forget. We're going to eliminate that rule that you broke, 3 months ago. Like, yeah, I think they should have something like that. It shouldn't be like, okay, I broke the rule 9 months ago, and then I traded for the last 9 months, and I didn't break the rule, and I got the account to pay out. And now you're denying me for a rule that I broke 9 months ago. I think that as a whole, that should not be what happens. But unfortunately, that is what it is. Breaking structure here on gold, kind of interesting. A little 1 minute break of structure here on gold. Should we stab long on gold here? So scary. 190 is a valid re-entry. No, I would be careful here. ES is not broke above 66. We could just turn down here. You got an SMT right here. You got an SMT right here. ES is not broken above the highs. Be careful. Here's the thing. This could be a turn down spot. You need ES to break above 66 and build structure above. So they don't do that anymore, Alexi. Now they do, but the problem was it took him like 10 months or something to get to payout. You know, I think most people probably would get there quicker, but Husk was really being very patient in what he took. You can't fault him for that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Kind of looking at this gold. I'm tempted here, guys. This is not even micros, though. I'm not going to take it. All right, ES is now breaking through the high. So now you could look for see if this thing can build structure above 66. Mancini said several times 66 is kind of the bull bear line. Yes, we really got to get above there and hold. Travis blew his trade day. That sucks. Where was Travis at? He was right behind me, 6th. All right, Predator, appreciate you. Mancini says we had a perfect move to start the day. Now don't force trades midday. Chop. 32 reclaim was the trigger given at 8 a.m. Targets were 40, 52, 66. We hit 66 to the tick. Now just hold runner, nothing to do. Bulls must reclaim 66 to get to 72 and 81. So there you go. Bulls are pushing above 66 now. I mean, I do think previous day highs in play up here, 289. I do think that's in play now that we're above the 200 level. We could get a pullback up there in the 230, 240 level, though. It looks like, you know, if we kind of zoom out a little bit here, I mean, this zone, we got some consolidation and stuff in this area. Yeah, we'll just have to see how it plays out. I mean, this was bull flag-ish, but there was an SMT there. It's kind of what scared me. Was some kind of cheat request payout getting denied? Yeah, Alexi. There was, but you have to be at payout in your profit target in order to do that. And he never was. So he effectively did that, but it just took him 9 or 10 months to get to payout. So now he just needs to trade 8 more days for $50 a day. I think he's on like day 6 or something. And that was probably like a month or a month and a half ago. So that tells you how little he's trading the account. Just looking for $50 a day. He might be on day 6 or 7. He's just taking his time and being careful. Nothing wrong with that. 7 point off the 225s. Did we hit it? Oh, I wasn't even looking. I was not even looking. But yeah, nice job. Thought with Apex it was no longer allowed. Yeah, it's allowed. What do you mean, Alito? $8 $50 a day. That's their rules. $8 $50 days is their rules. If you're denied, you have to trade 8 more days, $50 a day. What account is that? I think it's a 25K account with Apex. Is what he had. I mean, I'll look if they change, unless they change the rules and I just don't know about it. Maybe. We When you get flag denied, you got to retrade 8 days. But I thought they no longer allowed $50. They want real trading. I don't understand what you mean, Alito. That's exactly what they require. $50 times 8 days, and you can flip 3 of those days. 2 or 3 of the days you can flip them. You got to remember the minimum payout amount is only $500. So even, let's just say exactly what I was just talking about. If I'm trading $25 a day times 10 days, or $50 a day times 10 days, I'm still able to request a payout. So yeah, it's still just that as far as I know. Yeah, Alito, but that's the point. Think about how many other people blow their accounts during that 8 day though. The 8 days. I'll double check here and just make sure that I'm right about that, but I don't remember anybody telling me anything different. Let me see. Pushing up, pushing up. Yeah, it's 5 days or more, and then because you're still above, so it's effectively just 8 more trading days. They're just requiring you to make at least $50, not flip a day, right? Because that's their rules anyway. You know what I'm saying? Complete 8 trading days with at least 5 of those days having a profit of $50 or more, as long as the safety requirement is met. So that's their requirement. 5 trading days of $50 or more for a payout. So that's all you're doing. So once you're denied, you're just meeting this requirement again. That's all you're doing. That's it. I don't think so, Alita. I didn't hear anything about that. Would I be profitable without prop firms? Yes, God. You're up 2K on the day. You're going to call it? Let's go. Nice job. If you make $10, is it flipping? Negative $10. Yeah, that's a flip day. They spoke that they want to see real trading. I did not hear that at all, Alito. They can't deny you like, here's the thing. And I hate to say it this way, but it's true. 99% of people break the rules and they're denied. That's just a simple fact. They break the rules and they forget that they broke the rule. I'd probably be guilty of it too. Husk didn't remember he broke a rule, and he broke a rule. That's just the way it is. But, I mean, if you follow the rules, they're going to pay you. So, I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything about somebody getting denied for that. But I don't know. I think you might be mixing them up with somebody else, Alito. I don't know. I mean, 10 ticks with 1 mini is 200. What is that? That's $50. Yeah. I mean, what else are you supposed to do if your minimum requirement is $50? 11 ticks with 1 mini, that's the $50, right? So that's just meeting their rules. Do I ever work out my win rate and average realized R? Yeah, on funded accounts I did, Cobb. I kind of kept up with it last year. My win rate was in the high 60s, and just looking for 1 R. It was almost 70%. It was right there at it on the funded accounts. I haven't really kept up with it this year that much, but I would imagine it's somewhere similar. But yeah, if it was Alito, I don't remember. You know what I mean? And it wasn't necessarily something that affected me, so I probably don't remember. I don't remember. But I don't remember that. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. I'm not sure. Nobody in my chat said that they were denied for the $50 for like flipping the $50. I will say though, like if you're looking for $50, I don't think you should be trading a mini. I think you should be trading micros for sure to look for $50, in my opinion. That's what I'll do. But yeah, you trade your own brokerage account. There's no rules. You don't have to worry about anything like that, but it is your own capital, so you have to remember that. So I do have a live account. I was trading it there for a while. I was down like around $600 on it through the end of last year, and I just kind of put it away. I haven't really traded it since. But I don't know. I did think about, now that I'm trading micros, linking it to my funded accounts and just kind of letting it ride the wave with them. I can do that. That's what I did before. But yeah, I don't know. And again, everybody's experience is different, right? Everybody's experience is different. But that's also why we have so many prop firms too, right? Why? If there's a prop firm, you don't like the rules, you don't like the way they do things, guess what? You don't have to trade with them. So many more options. So many more options. But we'll see. All right, all right. And this thing's just grinding. We're into the lunchtime here. I was hoping to look for one more trade on my fundeds. I would like to get it up to $40, but does not look like we're going to get it. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. This could be a good spot. Like I said, I mean, if ES loses that 66 here, it's kind of pushed above there into the 68, 69 level. I mean, if it loses the 66, we probably go down. But if we can hold it, maybe we continue higher. Tough spot though. I am going to pick up a couple of more accounts from Bulenox here. They got the 83% off going on. I'm going to add a couple of Tradeifys in there and a couple of more My Funded Futures accounts. Gold's dipping. Yeah, gold kind of hit that trend line and then like pulled back. Look at that. I mean, just ripped off of it. It did break that trend line on the 1 minute, but that's why I don't like using that 1 minute chart on gold. I mean, it's nothing clean there on the 5 minute, right? So this could be a little spot to bounce though. It's already kind of done it once or twice though. It might push down into the 140s. We'll see. 141. You could be aggressive here. If you think we're going to pull back, man, you could take a short here, put your stop at the high, see what happens. 14 points. Do you need to pay activation fee? Yeah. It's 148. I don't recommend anything over the 50K account. Camille. The fee's too high. All right, yes is dipping below 60 here. Man, this is interesting. I am tempted to short here. Kind of tempted to short. Back to that 200 level. 10 points here. I am tempted to short, guys. Very tempted. Let's make some calculations. You don't think Bulenox is economical? I don't know. They're all right. They're all right. I mean, that's what I was just talking about earlier. Had to help Pine Tree on Twitter there. He just said he passed his eval, but I'm like, I don't think Pine Tree's math is very good because he made 3,000 a day times 3 to get the 9,000. The problem is there's a 30% consistency rule, which means that you can't make more than 2,700 in a day. So that means he still needs $900 more. Not saying he can't get it, but I don't think you can make that much in a day. Let's see. I think he just responded. Let's see. Oh, never mind. He didn't respond yet. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. See, this is what he posted. He said, round 2 of the funded. Let's see how this goes. But then you look, and he made $3,000. You can't make $3,000 in a day, and he's only on day 3 of this eval. So even if he's on day 4, you still can't make $3,000 in a day, unless I guess. Let's see. Yeah, he still can't make $3,000 in a day because his total balance is only 159. So yeah, I don't know. So I said, Aren't you over the consistency rule? He said he has an inside connection. Cheater. Oh. Where's Black Beauty? Black Beauty here? Nice little pullback there. He's saying he only has to make $10 more. There's no way. Pine Tree's math has got to be wrong. I don't know. He's a cheater. We gave the giveaway away already. If he makes 300 a day, he's good. How? I mean, am I bad at math? I mean, I'm using a calculator. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. I'm using a calculator. $9,000 times 0.3, because you can only make 30% in a day. That's 2,700. 2,700 times 3 means your total 3-day total can only be $8,100. Right? It's just simple math. It's just simple math. Somebody help me. Am I wrong? Now, if it was 33% in a day, then that'd be the case. But it's not. It's 30. It's 30. I'm just saying, it's just simple math. Math is hard, but that's why I use a calculator. That's why I use calculators. So, use Siri for the on-the-go math. Let's go. I need that. Yeah, Alexi, exactly. He needs $1,000 more. That's what I think. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I don't pretend to know everything. I'm just using the math that I know. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Now he says, "Oh yeah, LMAO. You're right." Ah. Oh my goodness. Pine Tree's using fake math. Trust me, I have a master's in math. Yeah, exactly. Oh, good old Pine Tree. I don't know what his math is, what he's doing over there. What is he doing? Oh goodness. Yeah, I think so too, Welch. The problem is what happened with the ES there. It hit 66, sold back down below it, and now it's about to retest it. Let's see if it can get back up below, back above there or not. GC's chopping. Yeah, I mean it is. This time of day is it's kind of typical, right? Kind of typical. Yeah, now he just realized he needs 1,000 more. He said, "How hard can it be?" Exactly. How hard can it be? I got to call him out on it there. I got to call him out. He's using Simfluencer math. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, Alexi. Right now, I don't know if there's anything to trade. To be honest, I do think a long here kind of makes sense. I like the long here, but I'm not going to take it. This is what he posted. He's trying, you're right. So you need 1K more. How hard can it be? Or light work for you? And then he said, what did he say? He said, how hard can it be? See, how hard can it be? Call Tom Sabo for his guarantee target. Yeah, fish slip shorting levels probably. Um, who won the giveaway? That was John G. John G won the giveaway. If we get a couple more sales on Take Profit Trader, we'll do the giveaways on those tomorrow. Well, one per day. I'm out of my Apex accounts. I don't have any more. I have no more. I think we either need one or two more sales on Take Profit Trader. Let's see, two more sales. Is Husk profitable? Husk has only ever taken one payout, so he's not profitable yet. But Husk does. He has very low cost. He's not one of those people that. Um, he's probably all in for like $2,000, maybe $3,000. So I don't know how much money he spent, but not much. Considering I was into it for like 35K before I started making money. So he's certainly doing it the right way, and I did it the wrong way. You missed it, Marcine. You did. You missed it. There's the rejection. Would have got the 10 points, though. Again, ES just right here at the 66. That's why I said, like, this is a tricky area. We could just rip lower off this. We could go higher. I don't know. Could go several ways here. Up or down. Several of the one of two ways. Several ways. You're down 5 or 6K. Yeah, that's not bad. That's the right way to do it. Small. I didn't do it that way. I'm an idiot. Pin rejection to the highs on the 30-minute time frame. Yeah. Is the daily withdrawal only available above the buffer? Yeah, so anything above the buffer dose, you can take it out daily. 210, 207, 75 to 100 lots. Kind of just ripped right through there, pulled it back. Yeah, that's why I'm waiting on fish slips. I agree, T. Cooper. This is, like, if you're not already green, no need to be fighting for it, right? I'm green, so not much. We're not green much. We are up 1,600. We passed this eval. And then my funded futures, we are up 100. Just 100. But it's one of those days where you just take your green and go. Take a payoff from firms you spent money on. Apex is next. Let's go. Get it. Scalpy scalp day. I agree. That's what I'm doing. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it here. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I'll probably be back. I don't know if I'll be back for Power Hour or not. Got a few things going on this afternoon. Maybe I'll jump in for Power Hour. We'll see. Just depends on how I feel. If not, we'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. for the My Funded Futures TV stream and the Friday deal. I will be live on my channel. There will be no audio for the first 30 minutes to an hour, and then actually until 10:30. And then we'll be live on our stream for the rest of the day. So if you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty gal, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect your